Here we go. All right, so Cole, you're up first.
Alright, so letter A, you have to do the addition rule, so it's a plus minus. So rolling a six, you can only get a six once, or it's like 1 out of 6 because there's
Right.
odd numbers.
So there's only 1 out of 6 chances of doing this.
Yes, and then plus, and then it's an odd number, and half the numbers are odd, so it's 3 out of 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then none of the numbers overlap, so it's 0.
Because
Zero.
6 isn't an odd number.
Yes, because we're 0 out of 6, and then that equals 4/6, which is reduced to 2/3.
Nice. Perfect. Come get a prize. This was 6, and this was odds, and this was the overlap. Maybe I should write that out right now. Well done. This plus this minus this. This plus this minus this. All right, so tell me right now, guys, what makes a problem look like this? What makes it look like that plus add two things together, subtract a thing, or add two things and subtract the overlap? What about a problem makes it do that, Andrew?
Or.
The or, yes. Or is where you subtract the overlap. What if it says and? Multiply. Okay, I think after this section, you've done everything that will be on the ACT and statistics. Everything. They love putting probability on there, and they like putting these probabilities on there, so. All right, Caitlin.
For the face card, there's 12 of them in a deck, which would be out of 52.
Okay, so what, 3 in each suit?
Yeah. And then for a heart, it's a fourth of them, so it'd be 13 out of 52.
13 hearts in a deck?
And then there'd be 3 overlap.
Right, the 3 that were, what, the Jack of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, and the King of Hearts?
Yeah. And that'll get 22 out of 52, which would simplify overlap.
Good. And remember, if you prefer on this, if you prefer having it, instead of reducing at all, if you just want to divide these two and write it as a decimal, good answer. Okay, no problem with that. Nice job, Caitlin. Go get a prize. Justin.
For the doubles, it would be 6 over 36.
Mm-hmm. There are 6 ways to get doubles. You guys remember the line game where we had the chart of 36 things?
Plus 5 over 36.
What are the ways that you can get an 8? What are the 5 ways you can get an 8?
4, 4.
Yep.
6, 2.
Mm-hmm.
2, 6.
Yes?
7, 1.
There's no 7 on a die.
Oh, 3 and 5.
3, 5, and 5, 3. Yep. Okay, and then overlap?
There's 1 because of the 4, 4.
Right.
And then 4, 10.
Which is?
This is 5, 18.
Did you do a decimal or did you do reduce the fraction?
5, 18.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Perfect. Go get a prize, Justin. Nice job. Ryan.
Alright, so you kind of do the same thing as the other one. Getting a 7 is 6 over 36.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me the ways to get a 7?
6, 1, 1, 6, 5, 2, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4, 3.
Good. And we already know the ways to get an 8.
Yep. And then there's no overlap because it could equal 7 and do not equal 8.
Right, because they are mutually exclusive. Which makes 11.
Yep. 11 over 36.
Beautiful. Go get a prize. Are you trying one of them? We're going for it?
I think I've already tasted all these.
No, you don't. A pet giraffe would be so expensive. So expensive. Look how expensive it is to own a cow. A giraffe?
Can't you just eat the trees?
Yeah, giraffes just eat the trees out in the winter. Here. They're just in the winter roaming, eating trees. They shovel.
Is that the.
Just walk them up and down the driveway a few times. It'll be taken care of. They just scoop it off with their hooves. It really is just a benefit to have a giraffe at your house, not even a problem.
Nice.
Okay, does anybody happen to know in here what their blood type is? Did you talk to me about it before? Did I ask this question before?
Yeah,
Yeah, you said it was A positive.
correct.
You're O negative. Okay.
Which one's rare?
Let's look. Which one is rare? Hey, look up. Look at this chart. How many people got tested in this study? 409. By the way, these ratios are pretty accurate to Americans. 409 people. Out of 409 people, what's the least likely thing you could be? AB negative. Only 4 people out of 409 were AB negative. I am A positive along with Ryan. We're right here in this group. O negative, pretty rare. Then Andrew's over here.
You should donate.
I believe you are the universal donor, right? Okay. So everybody understand how to read the table? Okay. Find the probability that the donor has type O or type A blood. See the or there? So everybody write it out. We're doing a something plus something minus the overlap. O blood and A blood. How many people in this study have type O blood? 184 out of 409. And how many people in this study have type A blood? Now, does AB blood also count as A blood? No, those are different kinds. Doesn't work. It is 164 out of 409. How many people have both O blood and A blood at the same time? Nobody. I mean, technically you could give O blood to somebody who has A blood, but that doesn't mean that they have both types of blood. They would still be that they're testing for A blood. So, all right, so if you add these two together, 348 over 409. I highly suggest, please stop talking over me. I highly suggest that when these fractions get large, that you always just divide them in your calculator, because nobody wants to figure out if 409 is a prime number. So this is 8.851. All right, let's try again. This plus this, you're good?
It actually made a lot more sense.
Nice. Someday, especially with proofs, there are some times when you get frustrated and you literally have to quit for a little while, and then you go back later and you're like, let's look at this stupid thing. And then you're like, oh, it's easy. It's simple. It's simple. I'm just dumb. Cool. See you later. B, Rh negative, and the overlap. How many people have B blood? 45 out of 409. How many people have Rh negative blood? 65 over 409. Overlap. Who did we just count twice? Who did we count that has B blood and is Rh negative, and they were in both pools that we already counted, so now we got to subtract them. Let's see. B negative, yep, 8. So you're going to take 45 plus 65 and subtract 8, and that is 102 over 409. And if you divide those two, probably almost exactly 4.249. Okay, your turn. Last two for prizes, and then we're going to go to the homework. Go ahead.